Catch 'em all.
What's good? It's your boy Rico. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Duel. Yes, I am wearing the same clothes. It's my day off, so I'm going to make two videos for you guys today, and I'm going to put them out, well, I'll probably put this one out tomorrow, just to give some time in between. I don't know. We'll see. But I wanted to show you guys a deck that I've been working on as of yesterday and today. I've been playing with it quite a bit. So let me. I pulled the Cosmo, and I pulled the. Can I see the second form? And the Cosmo EM and the Solgaleo, but I haven't actually had a time to like sit down and actually use them. So I want to show you this deck that I've crafted and show you the results that I got from it. So basically, it's a poison electric deck. Okay, the goal here is to play defensive with the Crobat, send out the Toad just to poison everything, because with the Toad everything is -20, with the Crobat everything is now -40. And I have my attackers, the Solgaleo and the Zapdos. Zapdos obviously getting the boost from the Coco plus 30, so anything that's at -40, Solgaleo and Zapdos can pretty much take them out. Running the Steel Energy, so that gives plus 10 to my Solgaleo. I'm also running the Poison Blade just so I can poison them into further making them -40 for the Solgaleo. Max Revive, Gold Block, Swap Spot, and Double Chance. The only reason why I threw Swap Spot in there is because it's signature Rico. I might take it out because I honestly, out of all the games I've played, I don't even think I use it. But let's review the figures real quick. Now Cosmog, I really like this figure. Why? Because its ability Gaseous Form. It can't be surrounded, which the downfall is it can't surround Pokemon, but I can freely just maneuver through the board. I love the mobility of this Pokemon, and I love its will too, because it's got the Nebby power, which if you have a Solgaleo or a Lunala on either like on the board or on the bench, you can move it next to it, and then the Cosmog evolves into its next form, which is Cosmo EM. Now Cosmo EM is pretty nice because when it does surround, like this Pokemon cannot be surrounded by other Pokemon, but this Pokemon can surround, and when it does, that's when it evolves. So I can't wait to get the Lunala or another Solgaleo just to put them on the board. And while this Pokemon's on the field, effects of energy plates are negated. I really like that a lot. Take a look at its will. It's got 4 teleport, 5 if it's evolved, or no, 4. It's initially 3, but 4 when it's evolved with the Cosmo. And the Cosmic Power, which adds 1 star. Now if you take a look at the Cosmog, we talked about his ability already. So he's got the Nebby Power. That's I guess what I told you guys. It allows Solgaleo next to it. So you got to make sure there's a space next to the Cosmog for the Solgaleo to come on. Otherwise he gets KO'd. Actually, I don't know if he gets KO'd if there's nowhere to put him. We should test that out. And then teleport. So I love the will. I'm either moving 2 spaces away, or I'm bringing Solgaleo next to me. Now the key here is against these figures is stay away from gold figures. Okay, but yeah, that's a quick rundown of the deck. So I got 3 matches. 3 matches I'm going to show you guys today. So let's jump in and watch those matches. All right, first one. Oh, there's no music on this. That's dumb. Okay, so take a look at this, my man's team. Bradley going against a poison deck with that Mega Gengar. When I first saw this deck, I just saw the Mega Gengar. That's all I paid attention to, because I didn't even... you see Mega Gengar, you see the poison, you see the Venusaur, 2 Toads, and I'm like, oh, this is going to be annoying. I did not see the Mega Venusaur at all. It kind of surprised me when it came out. Look at that Crobat level 10 too, but... or, yeah, level 10. Venusaur level 7? Interesting. Okay, so anyway, let's just jump in. We're going to watch this game. And the reason I wanted to show this game is because I didn't even talk about the possibilities of this deck in that little rundown that I just talked about, because I'm going to demonstrate it here. Is it my turn? Nope, it's my opponent's turn. It's Bradley's turn. Brings up the Phantom Energy. I really like the Phantom Energy. If you guys don't know what Phantom Energy is, watch Kenny's K-Dubs videos. They're awesome because he's a chronic Phantom Energy user. Basically, if there's 2 Pokemon on your entry point that are poison, I think if they're status condition. I know if it's poison, I don't know if, well, yeah, if they're poison, your ghost Pokemon can come onto the board if they're on the bench. But I'm basically setting up, you know, the normal Shuppet wall, if you will. The reason being that I brought the Cosmog next to challenge the Toad is because, like I said, of its mobility. I don't want my Zap getting poisoned. I don't want my Solgaleo getting poisoned. Something I also noticed while testing this deck is I wasn't very efficient in using my plates. And look, take a look. This is the first time I've actually played a Mega Gengar deck where they weren't like super aggressive at the beginning. So I was kind of distraught a little bit. So let's see what happens here. It brings on the Zap. Not sure what I decided to do here. As I say, I'm not very efficient in using my plates. I do use Steel Energy there. Alright, so now I see him moving on the Venusaur, and I don't really want to move anything, so I think I use the Poison Blade next. Yep, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna respond to how. Sorry, I'm not gonna have the phone up here. I'm not gonna respond to how the opponent. I'm going to respond to how the opponent moves. So that's why I'm kind of just not necessarily wasting turns, but using those plates. So I see him advancing with the Venusaur. I'm kind of confused. I'm like, okay, he's got a Mega Gengar, and he's like being aggressive with Venusaur. And I don't even really know what Mega Venusaur can do. Oh yeah, the plan was to try and get the Zapdos over because I knew Venusaur was going to be a threat to anything right here, the Cosmog or the Crobat. He attacks my Crobat, and he gets the Vine Whip, but I get the Noxious Fang. So now this Venusaur is at negative, he's at 0 MP, and I'm like, oh dude, I'm golden. I don't even need to worry about this man at all. So I'm going to slowly start moving up. And this is where I found out that he has the Mega Venusaur, and I was like, oh, I guess he's got Mega Venusaur. Pulls up that Mega Venusaur. And he goes straight for my Coco. I don't know if he thought he was gonna knock out my Cosmo and attack the Coco, but I get the Melee Wish, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm gonna actually cancel, and then what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna move my Cosmog right on the entry point, because I'm anticipating him attacking again with Mega Venusaur. Because he's got a Mega Evolution, he's only got 5 turns left. I'm like, he's gonna attack, and he's definitely not gonna attack Zapdos. He's definitely gonna get Coco again. Please get the Melee Wish again. And I do! And I'm like, no way. That is good game. Bye bye Coco. Hello 3 MP Cosmog. And that is game. Alright, let's jump into the next game. Also, I wanted to preface this. I don't know if I told you guys this at the beginning or not, but all these matches are in the hall. Okay, none of them are in league, but I made sure that everyone I played was above 3K at least. Like 2.9 or at least 3K. That guy was at 3.3. This person, Rock D. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, 3.2. I don't know what it was in the halls or room matches where I was playing against poison decks. I'm like, why am I playing poison decks? This match was a little bit longer, so I don't remember everything play by play. Alright, my opponent wants to bring out his Crobat. Be comfortable here. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring my phone up there. Bring up Cosmog just because I don't want anything else to get poisoned. I'm okay if Cosmog gets poisoned. Brings up Mew. That's a mistake for me right here. What am I doing? I'm pretty sure I moved Solgaleo up there. I'm checking his place. He's got the hurdle. I know he's gonna. What? No, I bring Zap in the event that he hurdles, so I can just soar over. But this is why it's testing, because I should have easily attacked with Coco, and I don't know why I didn't think to attack with Coco there. So I'm glad this is testing, and I'm glad I'm going back and rewatching these matches to realize what a mistake I made. Like, what am I doing? Sometimes I watch other people play, and I'm like, it's easy for me to decide, oh, you should have probably done that. But when I'm actually playing, I'm like, how do I not think of those things? It's kind of annoying. Alright, so do I move Coco up there? I think I moved Coco up there. Yeah, I do. And then poor Coco is poisoned now. I get the melee wish. I don't know why he rerolled. There's no point to reroll there, and I'm pretty sure I just threatened. I try to threaten game here, and he moves the Crobat back. Yep. Now forces move my Crobat on the board. And this person is playing defensive with their Gengar as well. I think he Mega Evolves right here is what he does. Yeah, Mega Evolves. Ugh, my poor Coco. Man. The thing, so my opponent actually Rock D actually knows. I'm assuming he's played Cosmog before, or he just checked my Cosmog because he knows that he won't get surrounded. So he makes this play, and I'm like, oh great, he knows what Cosmog can do. So that's great. But I do poison him, which is good, and I think I just take. I was gonna take the entry point, but I couldn't. So the only thing I want to do here is I want to move Solgaleo on the board. And I'm pretty sure he just attacks me. Yeah. My poor Solgaleo. And then my Leo hits a miss. Doesn't matter because he has a Toxic. And now I'm negative 40 with Leo. My basic plan of how this deck is supposed to work, now one of my hitters is at negative 40. So this is not good. And my Zap doesn't have the plus 30. Pretty sure I take the entry point now. I think he attacks again. And we get the, no he doesn't. Attacks Toad. Ooh. Toad gets the Quake. And his Toad. My Toad takes out KOs his Toad, but it also KOs my Zapdos. So things are not looking good. My two beaters, one is off the board, and one is at negative 40. I think negative 40. So like, what am I gonna do here? How am I gonna pull this game off? And like, I was in a tough spot there. I mean, I could have done the Cosmog, but no. Either way, I was in a very tough spot. Cosmog probably would have been a better shot. Anyways, I go for the Crobat. Yeah, and there's a bunch of back and forth because I did not know what to do here. I'm in a terrible spot. He's got both entry points. The good thing is, though, the reason why I did goal block is because I wanted to attack with my Leo on this Mew. And that's what I do next turn. Shouldn't have been defensive. I don't. It's funny. So I get the Sunstrike. It's funny when I play with Cosmog. I think people are like afraid of it. Like they don't know how to react. Like my opponent was like there was zero threat there, and he should have been more offensive with the Sableye. But I don't think he knew exactly what Cosmog could do. So the good thing is Mew's gone, and now I get my Coco back on the board. That dodge, man. Crobat. Crobat's clutch sometimes. I like Crobat. Gotta move close to the goal, otherwise I lose. And then now, the next turn, I'm free to bring on Coco. Typically, what I would do there is I'd be more aggressive with Coco and bring him up and then go for the surround. But we already know Cosmo can't do surround, so that's why I did not bring my Coco up. I brought him more defensive in the event that the Garrett or the Gengar took out the Leo. That way I could just bring my Coco back on the board. But I still got that max revive in the back, and it allows me to bring on Zap. So now I got this powerful fixture. And Zap KOs everyone except for Rayquaza. So things look good for me. Moves up the Sableye, and I'm like, there's no reason why I shouldn't attack you. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I get the roll. So I bring my Zap on here, and I'm like, we gotta start threatening game. So let's go after this Crobat. Too bad the Crobat hits the Shuttle Flip, and now I'm like, all right, well this is not good because now he's gonna bring on Toad, and then I have to decide what I want to do with Zapdos next turn. In my head I was thinking, I was like, all right, well we have to bring Zap next turn because he's gonna bring the Toad right behind Zap, but he attacks with Rayquaza, and I'm like, oh, and I survived the roll. And I'm like, okay, it's now or never. It is now or never. Cosmog, let's go. Boom! Get the Nebby's power. Now I get to evolve. I also get to bring on Leo. And because I evolved, the Cosmo EM does and is enabled to surround Pokemon. I don't have to worry about my opponent using Mega Gengar because he already used them. And that's GG. That was a lovely win. I was excited about that one. Opponent just didn't want to forfeit, wanted to attack me. He wins the roll because of -40, but that don't matter. He gets KO'd as well because of Solgaleo's ability. That Sunsteel Strike is a very good move. And then your boy Cosmo EM wins, and I love that. So let's go on to the last and final game. I want to preface this last game first. Pokefodder got a win like this first. Okay, he did, and he posted it on Twitter, so you should check that out. Anyway, I'm playing Whisper, and he's got this Mega Blastoise water deck, and I'm like, okay, how is my deck gonna fare against this water deck, and why does the music keep cutting out? This guy's 3.9. Like I said, I try to keep it about 3.9 or above because I try to get legit actual games. The reason why you guys are probably asking, why didn't you play in League? Well, I have 3 boosters that are waiting to be open. That's why I don't necessarily like playing unless I have booster slots open. What's going on? But you guys, like I said, you guys already know the opening strat is to be defensive. Depends. If I go first, I be defensive with Crobat. If I go second, I be aggressive with the Coco. Here I was kind of debating what I wanted to do. I kind of wanted to bring the Coco on to be a bit more defensive, but I'll take a look at his mons. I am not afraid to be up front with my Toad and the Zapdos. I mean, unless the Greninja made an aggressive move. Actually, I think that's probably what he should have done. I think he should have been a little more aggressive with Greninja, but he doesn't. And like I said, I'm okay with setting up the matches. I can put on my Toad, and I don't care who you bring on. It's getting a little impatient. You see me going crazy. Sorry about that. As soon as he brought up that Magikarp, I was kind of happy. I'm like, you know what? I'm actually gonna put my Cosmog right between them because I'm not afraid of what the Magikarp can do because of that huge 100% white wheel. The problem is he moved his Manaphy right next to the entry point because what I wanted to do was work my way around to that entry point. You know, try and get another melee wish. And I see him being aggressive with the Blastoise. And so I immediately did this because I was hoping, like all Manaphy users do, is slowly bring their Manaphy right to the goal. So I was hoping he'd put him right next to the goal, so then I could put my Cosmo to the entry point. And I know, big. This is a very debatable play because I know he's got the Mega Blastoise in the back. I know he's going to attack my Solgaleo. He's got that basically 50% will, and then he's going to make my Solgaleo spin, and if I lose, if I hit a white, that's GG boys to Solgaleo. Here comes a blast. Here comes the play. Here comes the Mega Blastoise, and I'm like, oh god. Blastoise is notorious for missing though, so I had that. I was hoping for that, and I was like, please, please survive this. Oh, and I get the Sun Strike, Sun Steel Strike. So happy, crazy though. 210 damage. That's insane. But I was really happy to get that roll, and I had to immediately max revive. This is why I have the max revive. If I have the Cosmog on the board, you have to have Solgaleo with it. I need to quit bringing my phone up into view. Problem is though that Empoleon is a problem because it's plus, what is it, plus 20? Plus 20, oh, plus 40. Why is he plus 40? Oh, because the Blastoise is still Mega Evolved, that's why. And I'm like, I need to get away. I'm not trying to max revive and then die right again. Comes closer. And here I'm like, alright. That Manaphy's, I know if I can start moving up my Zapdos, it'll threaten the Manaphy over. So that's why I moved up my Zapdos. I'm like, I'm going to come after you. You better move. Otherwise, I'm coming right after you. And he does. He's moves. He's scared. Waste a turn on that Mega. Now the Empoleon's only negative or only plus 20. And now I'm like, okay, it might have been better to move up the Zap. But I'm like, you know what? I want to show you guys what this deck can do. I want to show you. But Pokefodder did it first, like I said before. And I could have easily surrounded him, but I was like, no, we're going for it. We're going for it. So double chance up. Please don't hit that purple. Hits his bubble, and I'm like, give me that Nebby power. Give me that Nebby power. Boom! Let's go. I hit the Nebby's power, and that means I evolve, and I get to bring on my Solgaleo right next to me, which happens to be the goal, and that is game. Let's go. Oh my god. And that's it. We're gonna jump back in here. That's it for this deck, and I'm gonna keep playing around with it. Honestly, I'll probably run it in League once I have more boosters to open, as you guys can see. Yeah, I got 3 rainbows. 3 rainbows. You guys let me know in the comments below. Do you want me to wait to pop all of them at once, or should I just pop them when they become available? It's been speculated that if you pop all rainbows in a row, I don't want to say you're guaranteed an EX, but you have a higher chance of an EX. It's pure speculation. There's no evidence behind it whatsoever. At least not that I know of. But yeah, we're gonna cut the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, peace.